Is there really a perfect M1 growth pie, or is it just about finding the right balance of risk and diversification that works for me? I've been on M1 finance for a while now, and the pie concept is what really sets it apart. It allows you to automate a disciplined investment strategy. My goal, like many of you, is aggressive, long-term growth. I'm in this for decades, so I can stomach some volatility, but I also want a smart, simple allocation that I don't have to micromanage. So, here's the growth-focused allocation that I've settled on after a lot of research, focusing on broad exposure to high-growth areas and total market coverage. My personal growth pie allocation. I'm structuring this into 3 main slices to capture different aspects of global growth while keeping the expense ratios low, as those small fees really eat away at compounding over a long time horizon. Slice 1, U.S. Total Market, 60%. This is my core holding. The U.S. market, represented by a total stock market ETF like VTI, captures the largest slice of the global economy and includes large, mid, and small-cap companies. My 60% weighting here acknowledges that the U.S. market is highly innovative and where the majority of my potential growth is likely to come from. This isn't just large-cap tech, it's the whole engine. Slice 2, International Total Market, 30%. I've allocated a significant 30% to international developed and emerging markets, using an ETF like VXUS. Why? Because ignoring 40 to 50% of the world's stock market is just not a good diversification strategy, especially for growth. International markets can and do outperform the U.S. for long periods, and I want exposure to that potential growth. It also helps reduce my overall portfolio risk. When the U.S. market dips, international might hold up better, and vice versa. Slice 3, Growth Tilt / High Conviction, 10%. This is my play money slice, a 10% allocation for a deliberate growth tilt. I personally use an ETF like VUG, Vanguard Growth ETF, or even a NASDAQ-focused one like QQQM here. This slice is highly concentrated in large-cap growth stocks, the Googles, Apples, and Microsofts, that tend to drive the market. I keep this slice small at 10% because my core VTI slice already has significant exposure to these companies. This small tilt adds a bit of extra aggressive flavor without making the entire portfolio too volatile. Why this works for me? The beauty of M1 is the automation. I set these allocations, 60% VTI, 30% VXUS, 10% VUG, and every new dollar I deposit is automatically directed to the slices that are underweight, keeping me perfectly balanced. It's the ultimate set-it-and-forget-it growth strategy. I get broad market growth, international diversification, and a small, high-conviction growth tilt, all rebalanced automatically. This strategy is simple, low-cost, and diversified, which for me, a long-term investor, is the best growth allocation. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.